his story of juvenile adventure, of trials and errors, of failure and triumphs, of sense and availability and sensibility, and above all, of giving back to community which has given him so much.
I'm Miguel B. Decena Jr., the sole proprietor of MB Decena Jr. Livestock, located at Enrile, Cagayan.
Even at young age, Mr. Miguel B. Decena Jr., this year's most outstanding agri-entrepreneur, is already considered a business-minded person, selling ice drop during summer months in the mid-1970s to earn 80 pesos on weekends. After finishing a degree in marine engineering, he married the former Josephine Tenorio of Batangas City. They were blessed with 4 children. To earn a living, the couple worked hard together.
Actually, ang history ng business is 1992, where we started as tracking of Swift Foods Incorporated dito sa Cagayan. We started it as a subcontract hauler, and then 1995 naging official hauler kami ng Swift Foods Incorporated Tuguegarao branch, and then after 1 year naging contract grower din kami for just 5,000 capacity.
In his desire to increase his business enterprise, he tried to borrow money from the banks, but to no avail. He took that as a challenge and never gave up. Finally, through intercessions of the divine providence, his application for loan was approved. He was able to have 3 fruitful grow seasons. But by another twist of fate, his poultry was literally and figuratively shattered. He tried to save what was left by the typhoon, and he started all over again.
Come year 2000, na-credit kami as territorial distribution. Tapos doon ko nahasa yung kapasidad ko as a marketing arm of Swift Foods Incorporated here in Tuguegarao.
In 2004, he got Cagayan Valley region under his wings. He controlled contract hauling. Affected by the occurrence of bird flu in Asia, he stayed in business by proving that Philippines and Cagayan Valley grown chickens were safe to eat. He felt sorry for himself that in 2006, during the crisis in chicken meat, the company gave him only 1,000 heads daily volume instead of his required 6,000. He was helpless. All chickens grown in Region 2 that time were all delivered to Manila. This has given him to make the greatest decision in his life. He started to buy in cash and established his own contract growers. Mr. Decena Jr. is the first local poultry integrator in Region 2.
We have already 69 contract growers all over the region, located from Aritao to Claveria. We are now producing our own feeds for these contract growers. Nung nakita ko na kailangan undressing plant para at least ma-educate yung mga tao, yung mga backyard dresser, gusto kong i-educate yung mga tao na patronize this branded chicken. Actually, we have already the brand, Fresh Canuck. So, this Fresh Canuck is proper done, yung pagdadress, malinis. Actually, ang planta namin is accredited as AA and GMP certified. Itong AA na ito, accreditation given by the National Meat Inspection. And AA, that means pwede na akong mag-supply not only within the region, pwede na akong mag-supply ng chicken nationwide.
From here came the birth of the Fresh Canuck, the pride of Enrile, produced in the province of Cagayan, his own product. Last year, he was able to grow a record of 1.2 million heads in a single growing cycle. He worked very hard as he wanted to ensure food availability for the region, because for him, this is no longer business, but rather an obligation to his region. The MB Decena Jr. Livestock business has employed 262 permanent and contractual employees, while for every contract grower employs an average of 5. As an employer, he allows his subordinates to grow by sending them to congresses, seminars, and workshops. They are given right compensation and incentives. Mr. Decena has always been conscious of good environmental practice. That's why he has installed proper waste disposal. He is also a civic-minded person, being an officer and member of various community associations. He plans to expand his business with hatchery operations to a tune of 100 million pesos. If God permits, this will be equipped with modern equipment on poultry livestock operations, transportation, manpower, and others. The operation of that business is being handled personally by him and his family. They believe that everything that they have are blessings from the divine providence. Today, that same boy who gets ice drop from Tugigaraw to sell it in nearby town of Enrile, and whose mother bought vegetables in a former talipapa in Barangay San Gabriel to sell to Barangay Liwan on weekends, is now the humble manager of the MV Decena Junior Livestock.